Mysteries of the universe are colossal, some perhaps even stretch beyond our understanding. Still, humanity seeks new lengths, new advancements, and new knowledge to achieve the impossible. So today, here at Unexplained Mysteries, we'll be taking a look at 3 amazing discoveries that expand our knowledge of the universe in which we live. Hubble video reveals mystery object in Jupiter's red spot. Jupiter's red spot is infamous as the eternal storm that has spanned several centuries. Recently, NASA's Hubble Space Telescope discovered a strange object residing in the Crimson Storm itself. Hubble has been tasked with observing the weather on Jupiter because of its advanced technology. Hubble's wide-field camera produced 2 huge maps of Jupiter over the length of 10 hours. According to planetary scientist Amy Simon at NASA's Greenbelt, Maryland Center, every time we look at Jupiter, we get tantalizing hints that something really exciting is going on. The red spot of Jupiter is a colossal hurricane that is more than double the size of our planet. Its existence is perplexing and has excited scientists since it was first found over 150 years ago. It appears to be becoming rounder and gradually shrinking. In the past year alone, it has shrunk a shocking 150 miles across. Its hue too seems to be turning orange. The mysterious entity in its storm is a ghostly thread-like object that spans the entire length of the hurricane. It has only recently been uncovered and is yet to be identified. The object is spinning at an extremely high velocity. Data reveals that although the storm may be shrinking, it is certainly not stopping. The speeds of the winds increased by 8% in the past decade. Most of the time, the storm's winds exceed 400 miles per hour. NASA hopes to collect data maps of other gas giants. Michael H. Wong, a professor at the University of California, states, "The collection of maps that we build up over time will not only help scientists understand the atmospheres of our giant planets, but also the atmospheres of planets being discovered around other stars, and Earth's atmosphere and oceans too." Wong adds, "This is something only Hubble can do. Hubble's longevity and ongoing observations make this revelation possible." At this time, what the object is remains unknown. Scientists at NASA are working tirelessly to further analyze the storm in hopes of gaining more photographs, videos, and data, but Hubble is only able to glimpse about 150 miles across at any given time, out of the 10,000 miles that the red spot encompasses. The object could be anything, from some strange storm residue to something more cosmic and sinister. Only time will tell. Mysterious, continuously active object discovered in Jupiter's orbit. A suspected Trojan asteroid has recently been found circling in Jupiter's orbit. The mystery behind it is that scientists have never seen anything quite like it. This strange object is known officially as 2019 LD2 and is reported to have what astronomers are calling a comet-like tail. This tail is composed of stardust and various cosmic gases. The first time 2019 LD2 was spotted was by the Atlas telescope system during the summer of 2019 by the University of Hawaii. But it was not until autumn of 2019 that investigations into the nature of the object officially began. It was then that they suspected it was a Trojan asteroid. It reappeared in the spring of 2020 when researchers found that it had been active for almost a year. Trojan asteroids are ancient. Because of this, they often lack materials, such as ice water on their surface, to suggest they are more than just another deceased, lifeless satellite. But 2019 LD2's sudden activeness suggests that it was recently reintroduced to new materials, or materials from deep within started to react and leave the asteroid's core. According to Alan Fitzsimmons, who was one of the researchers that identified the object, "We have believed for decades that Trojan asteroids should have large amounts of ice beneath their surfaces, but never had any evidence until now. Atlas has shown that the predictions of their icy nature may well be correct. Neptune has dozens of Trojan asteroids, Earth has one, and Jupiter allegedly has hundreds of thousands. However, few, if any, are active. All but 2019 LD2. Scientists are not sure what triggered 2019 LD2 to become active, but the most prevalent theory is that it collided with another asteroid that sent it into a proper orbit. But more research has to be conducted. Larry Deneau, the co-principal investigator of the Atlas project, claims, even though the Atlas system is designed to search for dangerous asteroids, Atlas sees another rare phenomena in our solar system and beyond while scanning the sky. A Trojan asteroid, as the name suggests, is not really an asteroid. Neither is it a comet. It's something else. The name likewise implies that although the natural satellite may take the appearance of a comet or asteroid, it might have unexpected minerals or materials hidden within. The most common Trojan asteroid are those that follow Jupiter's orbit, but as mentioned, every one of them is considered deceased. Jupiter obtained this colossal number of deceased asteroids over 1 billion years ago, with some joining sometime afterwards, but the majority of the asteroids lifelessly floating near Jupiter predate humanity, as many things in space often do. Jupiter's immense gravity draws these loose, rogue asteroids with its gravity field, keeping them in place. If you were to travel to Jupiter, you would surely see the celestial swarm of these extraordinary asteroids from miles away, seemingly adorning the gas giant. However, after months of in-depth research into the object, it was found that the mysterious object was, in fact, a comet, removing the theory of it being a Trojan unknown object. Comets are far more fascinating than asteroids because they tend to have a wispy tail and glowing aura surrounding them, explaining the object's tail. This doesn't change the fact that it's suddenly activated, seemingly by itself. Alongside the collision theory is the landslide theory, that a landslide happened on 2019 LD2's surface, causing this reaction. We know very little about Trojan asteroids. NASA is planning on launching a probe to research them up close between 2027 and 2033, which could provide valuable wisdom into Jupiter's past, but also how asteroids and planets form, and more so, how they truly work. A massive exoplanet with a mass of 13.4 times that of Jupiter has been discovered. 22,000 light-years away in the constellation of Sagittarius lies a planet so colossal that scientists are questioning whether it may even be classified as a planet. OGLE 2016 BLG 1190LB is a gigantic exoplanet that is estimated to have a mass 13.4 times that of our own Jupiter. Its mother constellation, Sagittarius, lies in our galaxy's bulge. In the words of the astronomer's report, since the existence of the brown dwarf desert is the signature of different formation mechanisms for stars and planets, the extremely close proximity of OGLE 2016 BLG 1190LB to this desert raises the question of whether it is truly a planet by formation mechanism. In June of 2016, the Optical Gravitational Lensing Experiment project and the Hubble Space Telescope confirmed the existence of this exoplanet. Using the new technique of microlensing, this is the first ever exoplanet to have been found using this novel lensing technique. Microlensing allows us to detect planets in outer space better than we could before, and is the next step in our cosmic journey and technology. It uses stars as a background flashlight to illuminate new stars and planets. This way, if a star overshadows another star, the line of gravity is affected and amplifies the further star. Another brilliant thing about microlensing is that it is not dependent on light from host stars, meaning that should a host star be undetected, planets can still be found. The OGLE project started at the University of Warsaw, Poland. The Polish astronomical collaboration is meant to explore the nature of dark matter and to help research extrasolar celestial bodies. The University of Warsaw uses its Warsaw Telescope, which resides in Chile's Las Campanas Observatory. South Korea's Astronomy and Space Science Institute, based in Daejeon, began an international study into the Polish OGLE project's research led by Yoon-Hyun Roo. As such, this is truly the work of multiple countries based on their excitement and desire to uncover the mysteries of our world. OGLE 2016 BLG 1190LB orbits a G-type dwarf star, but due to its immense mass, it has scientists pondering whether it is even a planet. Instead, it could be a low-mass brown dwarf star itself. Yet it's at the mass threshold for a low-effort star's burning limit, otherwise known as the line between what we know to be a planet versus what we know to be a star. We know that it does orbit as a normal planet would, and its orbit lasts roughly 3 Earth years. The brown dwarf desert previously mentioned refers to a theory of solar systems with orbiting brown dwarfs and the fascinating subject of how many brown dwarfs could exist in a system without being companion objects. This amazing discovery has made scientists challenge the significance of the boundary between what makes a failed star and what makes a planet. But what do you make of these discoveries? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments section below and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.